He's gone for a little extra.
I mean, that is one of the hardest drives I've ever seen. Just let it rip.
Oh, huge. Huge with a capital H.
Busted that. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. 1 under early in the round. Back to the action here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Second hole, it is a pretty demanding par 3, Frank.
Goal really is to just carry that front bunker or sneak it a little right of that and try and cheat it around.
This one's looking good. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Has it for another birdie. 2 holes, 2 birdies. Now at the par 4 third, Frank, this is a great golf hole.
It certainly is. Remember, the brain doesn't register don'ts. So aim right. There's a bunker down there. Keep focusing on where you want it to go, not in the other direction.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. No problems early. Looks good.
It does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through.
That's an absolute beauty.
Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club.
Just a sensational shot, and he will have that for an eagle.
Amazing. Just like that, pick up 2 on the field.
Frank, it's one thing to jumpstart your round. This would ignite the round.
Yeah, you don't normally see two par fives back-to-back, so the chances of having consecutive eagles is so rare.
Frank, at the fourth, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel?
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
It's no snack, though.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Oh, yes, get in. 7 under par, another birdie. Frank, the 6th hole here at Bay Hill, this is not the hole you want to be playing if you have a case of the snap hooks, is it?
No, the snap hooks, you'll never leave the tee. Dozen balls, you'll still be going. This looks like it's going to find the target.
He'll be pretty happy with that one, about 20 feet away in a good spot. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does.
Don't believe it.
Now at the par 3-7, Frank, it's just under 200 yards.
It's still quite daunting. A very narrow entry on that left side, so you've got to hit the ball flush off the tee. Really guarantee a carry of that over that right bunker, so it's still a daunting tee shot.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. 10-foot putt left. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Let's move on to the 8th. And Frank, what's ahead here?
Big par 4, just over 450 yards. Ideally, you want to get it down by that bunker where it's nice and flat, because that second shot, you know what's coming up.
Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. And it's a long way to the hole from here, never easy. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
So they'll tap in. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee, but the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace, it's hard to be critical of that.
Could really use this one. It's for birdie. Really playing some beautiful golf. That's a 5th birdie today. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Good read, good line. Well played.
Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way. Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Frank, getting set for this approach shot, our featured golfer is a player, it's obvious, in full flight right now.
It is. This is where it doesn't matter what the sport is, and golf is a great example for it, though, where when you play your best, it's almost like you're just playing out of your subconscious. Everything happens, it just flows, and you don't really think about it.
Safely aboard. Just a couple of feet. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, 574-yard par 5. Scoring opportunity here?
The breeze behind, once again, a reachable par 5. The hardest thing about this hole really is the green. It's raised up a little bit, slopes off on either side.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity.
And it is down for an eagle. Par 4 13th, Frank, you've played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. Frank, how rare would this be if this putt drops?
Well, this is I'd like to say once in a lifetime, but on the odd occasion we do see back-to-back eagles, but it certainly is something to watch.
Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots, and here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. Must fly it onto the green.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. You love to watch him disappear, don't you? At the 15th hole now at Bay Hill, this is a massive dogleg, Frank.
Yeah, if you're a Bubba Watson type player and you can move the ball around, you can move it left to right, that'll certainly help the tee shot. If you're average Joe, though, just hit it down the left. Take your medicine. This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Oh, my goodness, that could have been really bad.
Can you imagine if that kicks towards the bunker?
Shouldn't be a problem here.
A good solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
We've seen guys through the years blow the tournament right on this hole.
Yeah, if you get a little too greedy here, you try and make eagle. Sometimes with a good tee shot, it's an easy 4, but a 3 brings 7 into play. Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
And that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there. Not quite dialed in all the way on that shot, but still on the putting surface. This is a cross-country special. Ooh, that hurts. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. He has this for eagle. Just sensational golf, and he finishes it off with an eagle. Frank, par 3 17. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee?
Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. Well done. You know, Tiger was born on the same day as LeBron James, December 30th. And he's had his share of slam dunks, especially on the 18th hole here at Bay Hill.
Yeah, he's just a perfect fit for the golf course. You'd think every now and again he fears left, but he doesn't fear left at Bay Hill. We've seen his best golf over the years, over the last 15 or so years. To win there 8 times, nobody's come close to that. Ernie Els, one of the great players in the world, has won it twice.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Well, Frank, this is something we've seen more and more of in recent years, players just on the fringe.
Yeah, it's good to see. It shows he's thinking. You don't just have to grab the lob wedge, and that's it. A hybrid putt, you name it, whatever works.
On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, just some great golf here today.
Yeah, that's a round to remember. Not often you play that well and you feel like you were head and shoulders above the rest of the field.
What a thrill to watch. And for Frank Nobilo and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports and Golf Channel on NBC. Pleased as always to be at the house that the King built, Arnold Palmer, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida.
The golf course that's produced many a great champion. Tiger Woods has won it a whopping 8 times. Ernie Els has won it twice. This is a place that tests the best in the game. Rich, that is annihilation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Here at the 231-yard par 3 second, Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
This could be good. I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. He is on a roll right now. Frank, now to the 3rd hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green.
This is a good-looking shot. And what a shot, setting up for an eagle here. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Fourth hole is the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
Very scoreable. 2 bunkers down the left, the first of which takes 330 yards to get it past that.
Definite birdie hole, maybe even a chance for Eagle to really jumpstart the round. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
That's how the best in the world play at times.
Well, it's a little lucky that it went in, but it was always going to be close.
Frank, at the fourth, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel?
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in 1. He has this putt for eagle. Just misses. Frank can't fault him there, trying to make an eagle.
It's a rare bird, but the pleasure of making one, well worth the effort.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Moves to -8. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Pure strike, good result.
And that is close.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the good news as you come to the 7th after that beast of a par 5 is that it's just under 200 yards and there's no water.
Yeah, it's not as long as the second, but it's just as demanding. Very narrow entry into this green.
To generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. This from 7 feet. continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
That was just a beautiful drive and hit it solid and right in the middle.
Second shot.
What a shot right there. Beautifully done. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally, a nice little draw off the tee. The hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
Wow. John Daly, take a back seat, big fella. How about that drive?
Is it stopped yet?
It's still going. Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Clean this up with a tap. That one drops. We're a birdie. Setting up to start the back 9 here, and if it's anywhere near as good as the front 9, Frank, he'll be very happy with his score at the end of the day.
Yeah, the hardest thing right now is to just keep doing the same thing without focusing on the score. Should be safely on deck.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Locked in on the read and the speed. Well, that's how you keep a round going, make putts just like that. Now to the 11th with water left, bunkers on the right. Frank, what's the key here?
Well, too often people just look at the scorecard and they go, well, it's over 400 yards, I have to hit driver. You don't have to hit driver at 11. Something in the fairway just short of that second bunker. And it sits up, 6 or a 7 iron.
Not too unhappy with that, Frank, at 17 feet.
No, from that distance, it's more than good.
Frank, how rare would this be if this putt drops?
Well, this is I'd like to say once in a lifetime, but on the odd occasion we do see back-to-back eagles, but it certainly is something to watch.
that? Now to the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right, they always catch the stray tee shot, but once again, you don't have... Oh, he's winding this one up. Doesn't have the power, though.
Just pulverized that golf ball. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just dominated this hole, and it ends up with an eagle. Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's a par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down. 250 off the tee leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water. Whoa.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Just a sensational shot, and he will have that for an eagle.
Amazing. Just like that, pick up 2 on the field.
The second shot now to the par 4. And no problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going. Keeps the momentum on his side.
Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good, clean strike. And here's a good case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunkered at the back, bunkered to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's hit your best.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank, the 15th, kind of a fun golf hole if you can curve your ball. I mean, that's a huge dogleg to the right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much easier if you're a right-hander if you cut it down here. If you don't cut it, then make sure you don't run out down that left side. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Sometimes you get breaks, and he got one right there.
Yeah, I guess the bunker was a little smaller than I thought it was. It looked doomed for that.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Beautiful roll on that one, right on the bottom. We've seen guys through the years blow the tournament right on this hole.
Yeah, if you get a little too greedy here, you try and make eagle. It's sometimes with a good tee shot, it's an easy 4, but a 3 brings 7 into play.
All right, the approach shot is on the green, but he'll have a very testy putt coming up. Could it be? And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
Frank, par 3 17. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee?
Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Great, too.
Beautiful. Frank, the 18th here at Bay Hill. This is a chance to be a hero, but it could all go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
Yeah, this is another hole and a great example of it's never over until it's over.
He's hit it very close, and he will have that, Frank, for an eagle.
It's amazing how quickly the round changes. He'll quickly pick up 2 shots on the field.
So just a formality here. You'll love to watch him disappear, don't you? Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round. Get some rest. We know that. Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in good position. Just keep it easy and visualize how tomorrow's going to pan out.